You know that feeling when you realize it's already Thursday, but you can't remember what you did on Monday? Or when someone asks, "How have you been?" and you pause, because you genuinely don't know. There's this quiet exhaustion that settles into life. Not the kind that rest can fix, the kind that comes from being somewhere else while your life is happening right in front of you. Most people don't waste their life on purpose. They just don't notice it slipping by. Life doesn't disappear in some big dramatic moment. It fades in the ordinary, in the mornings that blur together, in the conversations you have but don't really listen to, in the plans you keep making for later that never quite arrives. You wake up, you go through the motions, you cross things off the list, you fall asleep telling yourself tomorrow will feel different, but tomorrow feels the same. And that's the thing nobody tells you about time. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hey, this moment, this one matters." It just moves. And somewhere along the way, you started living on autopilot. Not because you're careless, not because you don't care, but because that's what survival looks like sometimes. You're just trying to keep up. There's always something pulling at your attention. Work deadlines, messages to reply to, errands to run, problems to solve. You tell yourself you'll slow down once things calm down, but things don't calm down. And in the meantime, life is happening. Real life. The kind you'll look back on. You're present, but you're not really present. And the people around you, they feel it too. They see you, but they don't quite reach you. This isn't about being lazy or ungrateful. This is about being human. This is what happens when the world asks too much and gives too little space to just be. But here's the uncomfortable part. One day you'll look up and you'll realize that the life you were waiting to start was already happening. So why don't we see it? Why do so many people reach the end of their life with the same regret, wishing they had lived differently? Because we're taught to postpone the things that actually matter. We think we'll have time. We think there will be a moment when everything aligns, when we finally have permission to slow down, to say what we mean, to do what we love. But time doesn't wait for permission. And the truth is, we're afraid. Afraid of looking foolish, afraid of being too much or not enough, afraid of disappointing people, afraid of failing, afraid of trying. So we play it safe. We stay in jobs we've outgrown. We keep friendships that drain us. We avoid hard conversations. We numb ourselves with distractions because facing how we really feel is too overwhelming. We convince ourselves that comfort is the same as peace. But comfort without meaning isn't peace. It's just quiet desperation. Think about a photograph, not a staged one. In that moment, you didn't know it would matter. You were just living. But now, looking back, that moment is everything. Life is full of those moments. They're happening right now. But we miss them because we're too busy thinking about what comes next. We miss them because we've forgotten how to notice. There's a moment that comes for most people, usually later than they'd like. Maybe it's at a funeral, holding the hand of someone who ran out of time. Maybe it's a health scare that makes you realize your body won't wait forever. Maybe it's watching your kids grow up faster than you thought possible. Or maybe it's quieter than that. Maybe it's just a Tuesday afternoon when you catch your own reflection and think, when did I stop recognizing myself? That moment, that wake-up call, it's not gentle, because suddenly you're face-to-face with all the time you spent waiting, all the things you said you'd do, all the love you didn't express, all the days you let pass without really living them. And the hardest part? You can't get them back. People talk about time like it's something we have, but we don't have time. We're just borrowing it, and we never know when we have to give it back. But here's what matters now. Wishing you had more time won't change anything. But using your time differently, that changes everything. So let's talk about what actually matters. What matters is being here, fully here, not scrolling while someone's talking to you, not thinking about work during dinner, not waiting for life to start once you achieve the next thing, just being here. What matters is the people you love, not in theory, in practice, telling them, showing them, not assuming they know, not waiting until it's too late. What matters is self-respect, not perfection, not having it all together, just treating yourself like someone worth caring for. Resting when you need to, saying no when you need to, forgiving yourself when you need to. What matters is doing something that feels true to you, not impressive, not profitable, true. Something that reminds you you're alive, something that doesn't feel like obligation. What matters is the small things, the morning coffee, the walk you almost skipped, the conversation that went deeper than small talk. This isn't about quitting your job or moving to Bali or burning your life down and starting over. It's about waking up inside the life you already have. It's about stopping for a second and asking yourself, am I living or am I just managing? Because managing isn't living. Living is messier. It's riskier. It requires you to feel things, to want things, to admit things, but it's the only thing you'll never regret. So here's the truth I want to leave you with. Life is short, but that's not meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. not in a frantic, drop everything kind of way, but in a soft, steady, I see you now kind of way. You don't have to change your whole life today. You just have to notice it. Notice the people sitting across from you. Notice how you feel. Notice what you're rushing toward and ask yourself if it's even what you want. Start small. Start honest. Say the thing you've been holding back. Take the walk. Make the call. And let yourself rest without guilt. Let yourself be here. Because one day this will all be a memory. And you'll wish you could come back to this exact moment. Not to change it, but to be in it. The good news, you're here now. And that means it's not too late. Awareness is the beginning, and you just woke up.